Hey boys, welcome back to some more Shaun Johnson career mode. As you see, we're up to around 22 in second place on the ladder, which is nice. Getting up there, taking on the Dragons who are, I think we're in 7th spot, so top 8 clash. Dragons, decent side. Like pretty much every team in this game, pretty decent I guess. Some teams are better than others, but they don't have Benji Marshall. Drew Hutchinson is playing for some reason. But yeah, decent. Hopefully we can continue our good form. We actually have been in pretty good form lately. A couple of pretty decent wins as of late. There's a nice play out here, but Hoffman for some reason goes back to the middle of the field and sort of bombs a try. He had the 3-on-1 out wide, but unfortunately couldn't make it happen. And again, so many numbers out here, but Nathan Friend didn't get the pass away quick enough. We got rushed, tackle with the ball, so unfortunate start, but last tackle here. Let's see what we can do. Standing back pretty deep because the Dragons are definitely rushing up out of the line. Put in a nice little grubber there, and somehow though, it looks like Elise and Armau is going to pick that up and almost break through our defense. That was pretty poor stuff. Right here, nice offload by Friend. We get a nice pass out to the winger. Try to cut back inside, but they get absolutely smashed right there, and then who was that? Hoffman? What the fuck are you doing, Hoffman? He bombs a try in the first little part. And then what was that pass out Demi Harp? He literally threw it 20 meters behind him. So that sort of stops their momentum a little bit as we look to spread it wide once again. More good room out here, but we call for the pass. And we do get the offload away, but this time Nathan Friend puts it down. It's not even wet conditions, not raining, not wet on the field. So a bit annoying that he dropped that one, but it's more annoying that Jason Nightingale is just going to burst through here. And after all our sort of dominance, I'd say, we've had most of the attacking possession, just comes all out and done. He just brushes aside of, looks like Conrad Hurrell there. And we couldn't make the tackle because he was in the animation of, fending him off. And then Sam Tompkins just does not even, doesn't lay a hand on him. So I was pretty frustrated with that. So 6-0 down. And the Dragons here have another opportunity to put a bit more pain before the halftime break as they get a few offloads away. And thankfully, the long ball back inside, Madalino comes up with a pretty big intercept. We couldn't get up there quick enough to put on a bit of a counter-attack, but we survive. We survived that at least as we look to, straight after halftime, beautiful ball back in the middle there. And we, once again, another opportunity to put on our first try of the game. We've had, quite a number of these opportunities. As another offload there, surely we're going to score. Just the Dragons keep coming up with these one-on-one tackles to shut us down when it looks like a try is inevitable. As the Dragons here, we put in another grubber. We do force a dropout. Dugan just dropped the ball cold, and I thought we were going to score, but he picked it back up and grounded the ball in the end, so he got away with that one. As another nice pass, Madalino brushes away there, but Dugan there comes up with a big one-on-one tackle to stop the try. And once again, just can't get through. Just such solid defense by the Dragons. This is ridiculous. As we throw the long pass out, surely gonna score here. No, looks like Menery this time. Just rattled in a big tackle there. Nowhere to go. Last tackle again. We put in another grubber, and it's another well-placed grubber. We're gonna force another line dropout. So, we're mounting the pressure. And as you see, last tackle, not really anything happened that set, but last tackle here, we're going to actually run the ball. A bit of a risky play, but it is going to work out pretty well. Looks like who was that? Hoffman got the pass away, and it should have been shut down. Conrad Hurrell had 2 plays on him. We got the pass back to, actually, I think that's Mennering. Mennering drew and pass, and then Hutchinson came up with a big tackle, and somehow Hurrell is just gone and barged his way over. I mean, that's sort of, realistically, Hurrell against Hutchinson, I would probably say he would go over the top, but just the way that panned out, it's always funny when that happens in the game where they're stopped dead in their tracks and they just somehow force their way over, but we'll take the try. We finally, the mounted pressure, it took its toll on the Dragons, I guess. They just got a bit worn down. But as you see right there, Sam Tompkins, I think it was, went for an early kick, went for a 40-20, and I don't mind the play, but he kicked it straight into the Dragons player, and they come up with good field position, And on the back of that, Dylan Farrell is going to slot the field goal. We raced out a marker, but unfortunately we couldn't make a tackle on him. He was just in the animation of slotting the field goal. So Sam Tompkins, he sort of screwed us over with that attempted 40-20, honestly. He gave the Dragons possession, and that's all they needed. We regather the short kickoff, and right there, we definitely, Matt Lino definitely knocked that on, but the referee apparently did not see it. As we try to just make a little bit more ground, and we're lining up here, looking to put this over, go into Golden Point, but they don't throw it to me, and we get tackled with it. I was furious. I could not believe that. Nathan, friend, what are you doing, mate? Screws me over right there. I was just going to line up a field goal, put it to Golden Point, level the game up, but no, we'll take the loss, I guess. As we're taking on the Panthers in the round 23 clash. But honestly, I wasn't, I was annoyed that happened, but at the end of the day, I didn't really want to play Golden Point. I just sort of wanted the game to end. If we take a couple of losses, it's not the biggest deal in the world. But the Panthers here, obviously Jamal Idris is at the Panthers this year. Obviously not playing Rugby League anymore for the time being. Who knows how long? Obviously that ridiculous thing happened to him in overseas where he got attempted kidnapped. I mean, what the fuck, man? That's crazy. But we're going to start this game off a little better than the last game. Dominic Payru it is. The Panthers were throwing it around. It's a nice sunny day, dry conditions. But through the offload and hit the deck, Dominic Payru was just a bit too quick, swooped on it, and scored the opening try as we missed the goal. Hits the post, bounces away. Poor kick right there, but 4-0 lead early on. That's right there, nice ball. Push the number 4. Payru once again having a big game. Straight through the gap. We were trying to look for the backup play, but couldn't quite get the pass away. And right here, nice little kick, We were going to put out the bomb, but just place it into almost the end goal, and hopefully we can come up with some big defense. But unfortunately, I think it's Peter Wallace comes up with a huge kick. Just ridiculous. 40-20. I was mad at Tompkins again after losing us last game. I was annoyed, but watching that back, not much Tompkins can do right there. But we do get pretty lucky right here. I think we were actually offside, and they threw it into us, but it wasn't called a penalty, so we'll take it. But right here, 32 minutes gone in the game. We come up with a huge tackle right there to give us a chance going into the break to put on another try. It's right there, a beautiful wraparound play straight through the gap. We try to get the offload away, but unfortunately, Sikamanu is going to fall on the loose ball. It was opening up. It was such a nice play. We wrapped around straight through the gap. But unfortunately, just couldn't get the final pass to stick. And that is going to be halftime. 4-0 at halftime. So, decent first half, I'd say. But unfortunately, an error straight from the kickoff pretty much has given the Panthers great field position. And they're going to force a repeat set. So, we have to do some defending early on in this half, as Peter Wallace once again makes a break, or makes a half break and gets the offload away. Peter Wallace's game ridiculously just was unbelievable. He kicked the 40-20, and right there you saw him make that little half break. He did that so many times, just brushing off players. Bit ridiculous. Peter Wallace definitely doesn't do that in real life, but that's fine. As we had to get a dummy half, but we put up a pretty decent kick. The Panthers are going to get under it, but they throw a really risky pass, and it's going to be knocked on. So we're going to get more field position. 60 minutes gone in this game, so a good opportunity to actually put this game to bed if we score here. As we tack down the blind side. Didn't quite work as I thought it might, but still got a good opportunity. As we throw a long pass out there, hits the Panthers dude right on the chest. I was pretty annoyed with that one as we look to throw it back to the blind side here. It gets picked straight off. Not the best play I've ever done. I sort of didn't know what I was going to do that set, and it pretty much all went to shit, honestly. Not great stuff, but as you see, still 4-0, 5 minutes to go in this game, and we just put a massive kick downfield. Moylan does beat our first attempted tackle, but, that's a good kick. Pin them down to their end, and this is pretty much last play of the game, as Peter Wallace once again breaks through the tackle, and he's going to kick another beauty right here. But I mean, if there was like a couple minutes to go, that would have been the play of the game right there. But unfortunately, it was the end of the game. So he sort of made a blunder right there. But a solid win coming off that loss. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.